Hey, welcome Sudhir here. In this video, I'm going to talk about very unexplored and maybe weird topic, and that's the constipation. Ayurveda believes every or most of the diseases are born out of weak digestion only, and constipation is one of the major digestive disorder. It's not a disease actually, but it is a health condition which creates many other problems or many other diseases. And this problem is very common. Let's see what Google has to say in this regard. I will go to Google now. I will search here about the constipation. Okay, constipation statistics in India. So here is the result. The findings suggest that 22% adult Indian population is suffering from constipation condition, with 13% complaining about severe constipation. And that's the depth of the constipation. That's the problem. That's the profoundness of this problem of constipation. और ये प्रॉब्लम होने के बाद एक्चुअल में प्रॉब्लम ये है कि इस प्रॉब्लम को हम ओपनली डिस्कस नहीं करते। हर एक बात हम फ्रेंड्स या फैमिली से डिस्कस कर सकते हैं, बट कॉन्स्टिपेशन एक ऐसी चीज है जिसको हम ओपनली डिस्कस नहीं करते। आई डोंट नो व्हाट आर द रीजंस, बट दिस इज द वन थिंग व्हिच इज वेरी अनएक्सप्लोर्ड। और जब भी कॉन्स्टिपेशन की बात आती है, मुझे एक इंसिडेंट हमेशा रिलेटेबल रहता है और हमेशा मुझे याद आता है। दिस इज द इंसिडेंट फ्रॉम वन ऑफ द बुक। आई हैव दिस बुक विथ मी एंड दिस इज द बुक एवरीडे आयुर्वेदा बाय डॉक्टर बसवती भट्टाचार्य। एंड बेसिकली इस बुक में उन्होंने अपने लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस को मेंशन किया है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्टोरी, एंड हाउ वी कैन इम्प्लीमेंट आयुर्वेदा इन आवर डे टू डे लाइफ इज द मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी और द मॉरल ऑफ द बुक। और इसी बुक से एक इंसिडेंट है जो मुझे हमेशा याद रहेगा, और इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ वेरी रिलेटेबल सिचुएशन फॉर मी एंड फॉर एवरीवन एल्स आल्सो। एंड इन दिस बुक द ऑथर डिस्क्राइब दैट वी openly discuss all the physical and mental conditions with our family or friends, but the constipation is the one thing that we don't discuss at any length with anyone, and that's quite a strange and weird thing. और इस बुक में उन्होंने ऐसा भी मेंशन किया कि स्पेशली वेस्टर्न सिनेमाज या इन दिस इंडियन सिनेमाज आर आल्सो शोइंग दिस, cinemas are showing very intimate physical and biological functions like romance and the sex, but the constipation is still unexplored topic in the cinemas also. So this is on lighter note actually, but this is the fact. But we are not discussing this very crucial problem in our human life. So in this video, I'm going to highlight the major causes and how we can cure the constipation permanently. So let's begin now. So to start with, let's understand why constipation happens. Let's understand this with this animation. This is the natural movement of part of the food after digestion. This is the movement through large intestine, and this movement is because of the peristalsis movement in the intestine, especially large intestine. This is how the waste matter in our body flows through large intestine. But sometimes there is no natural movement, there is no natural peristalsis in the large intestine, and that's the only one cause of the constipation in the human body. So why does it happen? The movement of peristalsis movement through large intestine is a natural phenomena, and अगर ये natural है तो ये natural movement होता क्यों नहीं है? So there are different diet and lifestyle reasons for this, and because of that peristalsis doesn't happen in the natural way. So let's understand what are the natural causes of the constipation and why peristalsis movement is not happening in the large intestine. The number one reason is low water consumption, because we need water in a proper amount for our day-to-day digestion activity to perform our digestion activity at optimum level. The second cause is less fiber content in our day-to-day food. The third cause is the improper digestion of the food, and the fourth is the malfunctioning of the gut bacteria, and the last but very important is increased vata in our body. And these are the 5 major reasons of the constipation and why peristalsis movement doesn't happen in the large intestine, and that create the constipation problem in the human body. Now let's understand how we can prevent the constipation through diet and lifestyle changes in our day-to-day life. I'm going to highlight very key points. There are 7 to 8 pointers, and if you follow those 7 to 8 pointers, we are free from constipation. So let's understand this. So here we can see constipation is a curable, and the solution of constipation is The constipation is a vata related disorder, and it happened because of increase in vata in the human body. So balancing the vata in the human body is the solution of the constipation. Now let's understand some pointers which we can apply in our day-to-day life to get free from constipation. The number one is start your day with fruit of your choice and drink enough water throughout the day. So normally most of the people start their day with tea or coffee, and that's the major problem of the constipation. Because जब भी हम हमारा दिन स्टार्ट करते हैं, जब भी हम नींद से जग जाते हैं, नींद से उठते हैं, तब हमारा डाइजेशन प्रोसेस एक्टिवेट होने लगता है. द फायर इन आवर बेली स्टार्ट एक्टिवेटिंग, एंड इफ वी ड्रिंक टी और कॉफी एट दैट टाइम, और उसी टाइम पे हमारा डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम, डाइजेशन प्रोसेस निगेटिवली इम्पैक्ट होता है, एंड दैट इज द स्टार्ट ऑफ improper digestion in our body. So always start your day with a fruit of your choice and drink enough water throughout the day. And first thing in the morning, you have to drink enough water, especially warm water, and that will create good movement in your bowels and in your intestine. The second is eat more fiber in the diet. You can eat a lot of vegetables in your diet, leafy vegetable or root vegetable, along with some millets, because millets is a very important, and Indian diet is predominantly millet diet. In all over the country, in India, millets are available majorly, and especially in Maharashtra, jawar and bajra are the millets that we can eat in our day-to-day life, and that will provide enough fiber for your body. And avoid refined flour. Maida is the one item from which the fiber matter in the cereal grain is removed, and because of this, it will create problem of constipation in the body. The third point is well-ripe banana, dates and figs in between the meals. Now banana, dates and figs are the foods which are very rich in fiber, and along with that they are helpful in controlling the vata condition in body. So जब भी हमें स्नैक करने का मन हो, जब भी हम बीच में कुछ खाने का मन होता है, between your meals, between your lunch and dinner, maybe at evening time, especially vata person को थोड़ा भूख लगती है, भूख का sensation होता है, and it is because of the vata condition. And in that time, if you eat ripe banana, dates and figs, that will surely help in a constipation condition. और figs को preferably soak करने के बाद ही खाना चाहिए, because figs are dry in nature. फिग्स को एटलीस्ट 4-5 घंटे पानी में सोक करके अगर हम खाते हैं तो दैट विल बी वेरी हेल्पफुल. द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज स्टे अवे फ्रॉम कोल्ड फूड्स एंड ड्रिंक्स, ड्राइड फ्रूट्स, सलाड्स एंड मोस्ट बीन्स, एंड फेवर वार्म्ड एंड कुक्ड फूड्स. नाउ दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम वी ड्रिंक वाटर फ्रॉम रेफ्रिजरेटर एट अ टेम्परेचर लेसर देन रूम टेम्परेचर, और ये एक ऐसा प्रॉब्लम है जो बेसिकली डाइजेशन को बहुत ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट करता है. बेसिकली एक सिचुएशन को आप समझ सकते हो, आप अगर फायर जला रहे हो और फायर जलाते टाइम आप उसमें लकड़ियां भी डाल रहे हो, फ्यूल भी डाल रहे हो, और कभी कभी बीच में पानी भी डाल रहे हो. एंड दैट्स द सेम थिंग यू आर डूइंग व्हेन यू आर ईटिंग एंड हैविंग अ कोल्ड ड्रिंक और कोल्ड वाटर. सो यू मस्ट अवॉइड कोल्ड फूड्स एंड कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स. Especially if you have constipation, you should avoid the cold foods and cold drinks. And soft drink is one such a thing. I don't know the reason why people drink soft drink with the food. This is similar to this condition. We are burning the fire and we are pouring the water over it. So it's illogical. So you should strictly avoid the soft drink in order to keep your digestion healthy. The next thing is buttermilk. Now this is the big thing. As per Ayurveda, buttermilk is called as Amrut on the earth, nectar on the earth, because it is a very good probiotic and it will feed your gut bacteria. आपके gut में, आपके intestine में बहुत सारे बैक्टीरिया होते हैं, good बैक्टीरिया होते हैं जो digestion को help करते हैं, and probiotic food is the one category of food that will feed good bacteria and that will help the growth of good bacteria in your gut. सो बटर मिल्क को आप लंच के साथ ले सकते हो, डिनर के साथ लेना इसको बहुत ज्यादा सही नहीं है. लंच के साथ आप बटर मिल्क ले सकते हो, और बटर मिल्क में आप क्यूमीन और सॉल्ट टेस्ट के लिए डाल सकते हो, सिलेंट्रो डाल सकते हो फॉर टेस्ट ओनली. द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज मिक्स 1 to 2 tablespoons of ghee in a warm milk at a bedtime. This is very important for Vata Prakriti person, because Vata means dryness in your body. We need a nourishing food. We need a ghee in a good amount for a Vata personality. So for constipation, this is a very important point. Ghee with a warm milk before going to the bed. This is the best remedy for constipation. Now the next point is be regular with your exercise. Vata person generally tend to have a little weaker body structure. So for them, little jogging or Surya Namaskar are the best exercises, but they need to follow that exercises very well. And the last point is Triphala in hot water. The best method is take 1 glass of water, make it hot, and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of Triphala powder, rest it for 5 minutes, and drink after 5 minutes when it is at a room temperature. And this step you can implement before taking ghee and milk. So ghee and milk should be the last thing before you going to the bed. So here the 8 points in order to cure the constipation, in order to remove constipation from your life completely. And if you are following 7 points, first 7 points very rigorously and following daily, you don't need to take Triphala at night. But in case अगर आपको लगता है कि in spite of following all those 7 pointers, you are still having problem of constipation, then only you can take Triphala. Otherwise, all those 7 pointers are good to get rid of the constipation. I hope all the things are clear to you. With this, I am Sudhir Suryanshi signing off for the day. See you in the next video.